Today I will be presenting you 100 more facts about Stepford County Railway. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Anyways, let's begin the video. Tramlink was a planned operator for Stepford County Railway. Like the name suggests, this operator would use trams, not trains. Tracks for Tramlink were laid near Witney Green and beyond, but were never put into use. Tramlink was officially cancelled during the October 2020 Q&A with the SCR directors. The reasons for the cancellation of Tramlink include, SCR being a train simulation game so trams would not fit in, the difficulty of creating a new system for trams as they are different to trains, creating pointless road networks for the trams which would create too much work for the developers, and other unknown reasons. Prior to this Q&A, Tramlink has never been officially cancelled. Instead, the directors had said that Tramlink was at the bottom of the list in priority. Overhead line equipment was added on the Tramlink tracks between Witney Green and Greenslade in the version 1.4.1 update. This made the community believe that Tramlink might be added in a future update. The current remaining stations of Tramlink, as of version 1.7, are Witney Green, Robinson Way, and Greenslade. The demolished stations are Berrily Denton Road, West Berrily, Benton, Victoria, Hallam Square, Stepford Central, and Whitefield Lido. The workforce data analyst was a former supervisor rank in SCR. This role could host qualified driver, dispatcher, and signaller training with the approval of the department manager. There have only been 2 users with this role. These being the Welsh one, who is now called Transport for Wales, and Joshua John Anson. They were both transferred to Mobile Operations Supervisor when the rank was removed. The head of customer relations was a former manager role who dealt with the relations of customers. This role would make sure tickets on Discord were cleared within the correct time to avoid delays, dealt with queries, and managed the SCR social media accounts. The original name for product developer is Head of Product Development. The former name of Head of Driver Operations is Head Driver. The former name of Head of Platform Operations is Dispatch Controller. The original name for Head of Network Signaling is Control Center Manager. The former names for Head of Community Engagement are Head of Workforce Development, and Head of People Engagement. The former names of Head of Operational Standards are Operational Standards Manager, and Head of People Relations. The former names of Lead Driver are Driver Manager and Leading Driver. The original name of Senior Dispatcher is Platform Supervisors. The former names of Community Director are People Director and Relations Director. The former names of the Innovations Director are Chief Development Officer, and Infrastructure Manager. The former name of Operations Director is Chief Operations Officer. The former name of Managing Director is Chief Executive Officer. Water Newton is based on Pitsea Railway Station. Financial Quarter resembles South Quay Station on the London DLR network. Bowden resembles Reading Railway Station. Cambridge Street Parkway is based on Cambridge North Railway Station. The entrance of Stepford Airport Parkway is based on Luton Airport Parkway's entrance. Airport Terminal 3 is based on Stansted Airport Station. The inspiration of Lynn by the Sea is debatable. Some say the station is based on Penzance in Cornwall, or London King's Cross. Others say Liverpool Lime Street, London Liverpool Street and other stations. Greenslade could be possibly named after Sir Greenslade, who was a security officer for SCR. A security officer is a former high rank. Connolly was built by AM Aviation, a former control center manager who is no longer here due to his leave from Roblox. Connolly is named after Louis Connolly, a former contributor to Stepford County Railway. Connolly's original name is Rosedale Head. This was referenced in a sign at Newry. Bewley Park, Ashland Park, and Hemden Park are the only stations to have the word park in their name. Cambridge Street Parkway and Stepford Airport Parkway are the only stations to have the word Parkway in their name. The Class 158 is the only train where if you choose the train, the destination board says Stepford Road instead of not in service. The Class 158 is the first next generation train. Milcastle Racecourse, Hemden Park, and Stepford UFC are the only stations to have a stadium nearby. Leighton City was originally going to be called Leighton. Leighton Stepford Road is the only station where trains can terminate on all platforms. Stepford High Street is the only station to have a crooked stop marker. The old station of Winstree is located where BanTech Systems HQ is. The station with the most platforms is Stepford Central, with 15 platforms. Benton has the second highest number of platforms with 13. Eden Quay is the only station to have a tilted station sign. It is also the only station that is on a quay/river. The only elevated station on Waterline is Eden Quay. Morganstown and Newry are the only stations to have its platforms divided by letters. Ellesmere Pond and Ellesmere Junction are the second closest stations, with a distance of 0.30 miles. Waterline is the only operator that doesn't skip stations. Waterline is also the only operator where some trains can never hit their top speeds while driving without breaking the speed limit. Waterline has the least amount of depots/sidings with 4. They are, Faraday Road Depot, Whitney Green Depot, Morganstown Siding, and Benton Siding. Stepford Airport West is the only Waterline station to have the word Stepford in its name. It is also the only airport station not managed by Airlink. Stepford Airport West was intended to be a terminal station, but the developers decided that the branch line was too short, so they added James Street. James Street is the only station to be in a trench. Newry Harbour is the only station to have platforms entirely made out of bricks. Wester Coast Town is the only town that is on a hill. Leighton City, Airport West, Airport Terminal 1 and Airport Terminal 2 are the only stations to be fully underground. The lowest class numbered train is the Class 08. However, the Class 08 is only for scenery. The lowest class numbered train that is drivable is the Class 43. The highest class numbered train is the Class 802. The Class 220, Class 221, Class 331, and the Class 195 are the only trains in the game with the SCR logo on the front of the train. Lynn by the Sea is the farthest station from Stepford Central via rail. A full Stepford Connect service from Stepford Central to Lynn by the Sea will take 42 minutes, and is 22.7 miles in length, 36.5 kilometers. Leighton Stepford Road is the first station to have a terminating platform to serve more than one operator. Lynn by the Sea is the second station to have a terminating platform to serve more than one operator. Beachley Sidings has the most number of stations you can go to directly from the siding. These are Stepford Victoria, Financial Quarter, City Hospital, and Stepford Central. However, Stepford Airport Parkway Depot also has the most number of stations you can go to directly from the depot. These are Leighton Stepford Road, Morganstown, St Helens Bridge, and Stepford East. Stepford Airport Parkway Depot was called Morganstown Depot due to its close proximity to Morganstown, but it was changed in version 1.0 for unknown reasons. Stepford Airport Central, Eden Quay and Terminals 1, 2 and 3 are the only stations without a road near its entrance. The names of Terminal 1, 2 and 3 are based on Heathrow Airport's terminal stations. Even though Terminal 2 doesn't have an entrance/exit, the station is located underneath a purple airport terminal building with an ATC tower. You can see the Terminal 2 building and the ATC tower from James Street. Airport Terminal 3 is the only station in SCR to have an information desk. North Shore is the first station to be directly connected to a beach. North Shore is the only station on the Lynn extension to be elevated. North Shore is the second station to have the British Rail logo and station name on the side of the elevated portion of the tracks. Leighton Stepford Road is the first station to have the British Rail logo and station name on the side of the elevated portion of the tracks. The lowest speed limit in the game is 15 miles per hour. You can see this when entering and leaving Lynn by the Sea and Famere Green Depot. Starry Lock and Bewley Park are the only stations to have an old-fashioned signal box nearby. Upper Staplow and Milcastle Racecourse are the only Stepford Connect stations to not have a route to Stepford Central. Leighton City is the only fully underground station to not be an airport station. Signallers call the barn outside of Edgemead, Mugmed. This is named after the former SSG Muggins Ifter. Bowden is infamous after Charlie_RBX's account was banned on the 24th of June 2020. because a Roblox moderator incorrectly flagged an announcement for Bodin as an inappropriate word. St. Helens Bridge, Stepford Central, Benton, Leighton Stepford Road, and Ellesmere Junction are the only triple-line junctions in SCR. The old Bodin Viaduct was built by First Manchester 135, now LNWR_350118, and Magic Movie Stream 1, now Charlie_RBX. It took them 4 hours and 32 minutes to build, including breaks, according to a plaque that was placed there on November 24, 2017. That plaque is now removed. Originally, Stepford Express was planned to stop at Stepford East and Airlink was planned to skip Stepford East. This is now the other way round. Stepford East is the only station in the game to have a stop marker with the number 7 on it. Even though there are no 7-car trains in the game yet. Out of every route in the game, only 13 routes do not stop at Stepford Central. This would include all 7 Waterline routes, 2 Airlink routes, and 5 Stepford Connect routes. Every Stepford Express route stops at Stepford Central. Hemden Park, New Harrow, Ellesmere Pond, and East Berrily are the only stations where the platform is slightly shorter than the length of a 5-car train. Leighton Stepford Road is the only through station where trains can terminate on every platform. The Class 68 is the first train to not have a yellow front when it was upgraded to next gen. The Class 801, Class 68, and Class 730 are the only trains to not have a yellow front. The Class 801 and Class 802 are the only trains to have an onboard kitchen. The Class 165 and Class 185 are the only trains to have a double variant. The Class 171, Class 158/9, Class 195, and Class 165 are the shortest trains in SCR. Well, that was 100 more facts about Stepford County Railway. If you didn't watch the first video, click the card on the top right. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you like my content.